Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I seen this morning they released the body cam footage of when 11-year-old Adderrien Murry was shot in the chest in Indianola, Mississippi. Shout out in Indianola, Mississippi, by this officer right here, Sergeant Greg Capers. This happened last year, May 20th. Of 2023, and a lot of people have been protesting. A lot of people have been upset about it, just from the fact of 11-year-old child who called during a domestic disturbance for his mother winds up getting shot by police. Now I'm gonna show you this video because the videos come out, and it gives me a totally different story. I try not to get triggered by looking at certain things, but this thing right here changed the whole narrative of who was right and who was wrong. And I want to see if you guys catch it. I'm going to show you two videos. First one is the news story. I want you to see it. And then I'm going to show you the unedited video up until the time the trigger was pulled on Adderrien Murry. And you be the judge. There's so many things wrong with this, and I don't think none of them fall on the police officer. Check it out.
Police!
Chilling new video shows the chaotic moment when police shot 11-year-old Adderrien Murry in the chest. Adderrien called the Indianola, Mississippi police for help with a domestic disturbance last May. Body cam video edited and released by Mississippi's Department of Public Safety first shows the boy's mom emerging from the home.
You better come on out. Come out, ma'am.
An attorney for the family maintains the mom told police the assailant was gone and that there were 3 children inside the home, which does not appear to have been captured on this video. Sergeant Greg Capers repeatedly calls for a man to come out.
Come out, sir. Don't make us come in.
Shortly after, Adderrien appears and Capers fires one shot.
Oh, my God.
The officer immediately calls for help.
Miss that. Miss that. We need her now.
Adderrien was hospitalized for days, his attorney says, with a collapsed lung, lacerated liver, and fractured ribs.
Looking at the video, a little boy comes out with his hands up and gets shot. That's unacceptable in America.
The video's release comes less than a month after a Mississippi grand jury declined to indict Capers, finding he did not engage in criminal conduct. Today, an attorney for Capers told NBC News the release of the video was unexpected and that he cannot comment on his actions due to pending litigation. But Capers previously told ABC News the incident has been devastating.
Definitely wasn't intentional. I hate that it happened. I've shed many tears.
Capers, who had been suspended without pay since June, was reinstated in December. The family has filed a federal civil lawsuit and vows to keep up their fight.
No justice, no peace.
Justice looks like holding the city of Indianola fully accountable, as well as Greg Capers fully accountable for his reckless actions and almost killing my client.
Priscilla Thompson, NBC News.
All right, guys, that's the news article. Before I show you the unedited footage up until the trigger was pulled, and I saved that for last, I want to talk about a couple of things in this thing that really set me off. First thing is this. The lawyer is trash. He sat right up there and said, 11-year-old kid was shot. That's unacceptable in America. You know what else is unacceptable, sir? Lying. And you lied. Or unless you did like Tadarius Bean's lawyer out there in Memphis with Tyree Nichols' case, you spoke before you didn't see the camera, the body cam footage, which I think you did. These people are suing for a lawsuit, a federal lawsuit. Good luck with that. And I'm going to show you why. Before you get upset and hear what I'm saying, and run off and click off this video, just give me a chance to prove it. The mom was being disingenuous. Now, supposedly, Adderrien was calling because his mom told him to call for the police to show up in case the boyfriend came and caused a disturbance, or the baby dad or whatever, or his father came and caused a disturbance. That means what? He was never in the home. So when, they came up, they said, she came out the house. How many of you ladies or gentlemen, when the police come up with guns drawn, come out? You come out by yourself without your children present. She was outside. I don't know if one of the kids came from around the back or whatever. She's telling somebody, get from around me. Don't. I don't know who she was talking to. But the bottom line is you don't come out the house with your hands up where a police officer got to come in your house. He don't know the layout of your house or anything. He don't know how many people are in there. And he don't know if the guy's still in there. Kind of dark. He going in there. He got a gun. It's a hostile situation because it's a domestic violence call. Another thing is this. Does that make sense to y'all? I wouldn't have came out that house without my kids behind me like ducklings walking out. Hey, my 3 kids are right here. Or when he popped up at the door, hey, hold up, come out the house. Wait a minute, sir. He's not here. Let me get my kids. I can't have you coming in here with, you understand what I'm saying? It was one cop. It wasn't a whole bunch. She could have spoke. He said, is he in there? What she do, y'all? This what killed him on the lawsuit. Dry snitched. With Great Capers, the officer Great Capers said, where is he at? As if he was in the house. Now let's get in. He come in the house. Hey, come out. Nobody comes out. Next thing you know, you see a figure come out, hands up in there. He don't have time to process if it's a weapon or not. And the guy and a little boy came out running fast. Reaction. I didn't even know he was going to come out. When I watched the thing this morning, he came out. I jumped for a second like, come on. That could have been anybody. And it's not Adderrien's fault. He's in the house. Little boys run all over the place. You can't tell me that's not the first time he ran. He probably has a habit, but she wasn't worrying about that. Ain't no way I'd have came out that house without my children behind me, walking lockstep in line. This is all on the mom. I'm sorry. It's all on the mom. If you don't believe what I'm saying, I'm going to show you the under the video right now before you leave me a crazy comment. These people being disingenuous. Check this out.
News is first this Friday night. Our first look at the body camera video of the officer who shot an 11-year-old boy in Mississippi who called 911 worried about his mom's safety. Adderrien Murry was shot in the chest last May in Indianola. The video is hard to watch.
Let me see your hands. Where's he at? You better come on out. Come out, ma'am. Does he have any weapons? Step out. Come on out. Go that way. Step out. Go. Come out, sir. Don't make us come in.
Look, go. You need to move. Get from behind me. Go on out there.
Where's he at?
I was trying to tell her. She told me to move.
Police. You got any weapons? You better put them down.
Now, we stopped the video right at the moment when the officer shot Murry. He survived, but was hospitalized for 5 days with a collapsed lung, lacerated liver, and fractured ribs. He called police because his mother asked him to, worried that when his father showed up, he might cause a disturbance. Well, that officer was never indicted and has since returned to full duty. You can see the full video on abc24.com.
Y'all see that? Where's he at? He wasn't even in the house. The person she was talking to was another officer, female officer. I'm trying to tell her. Where's he at? I'm trying to tell her. She in the way. Let me explain something to you. This whole thing stinks. She being disingenuous. I'll tell you something. A lot of people out here, and it's surprising that adults do this. They'll put the blame on anybody else to cover up something that they did wrong. That lady was wrong for coming out the house without her kids. Think about it. Hey, where's he at? I'm not coming out this house without my kids. Hey, y'all, come on, the police here or something. She didn't do none of that. She did this. He inside. Dry snitching. Invited him in the house to shoot your damn son. Seriously. I hope somebody else see what I'm saying. I wonder if all them people holding them signs saying no justice, no peace, seen this video, and do they still feel as though they want to go out there and hold them signs? See, I live by a code of honor. Certain things, I can't be looking stupid. I'm not going to be disingenuous just because something You know, I see something not what it is, I can't stand on that. And that's real, man. I mean, you know, I'm gonna call it on my channel, I'm gonna call it down the middle. It's unfortunate 11-year-old boy got shot. And speaking of that, let me say this. The last video I did, they was in the city hall, or they was talking to the alderman or something, and they was telling them, hey, we're not doing nothing to the cop. They got Adderrien Murry in there. Why was he even in there? That's an adult type thing. He start crying, rubbing him on the back, looking at them like they bad people. When all along, y'all the ones being disingenuous. It's foul. Lawyer, heard him? City of Indianola need to be held responsible. The police force need to be held responsible. Okay, next time when you call and they know that you'll lie and set off a big firestorm, being responsible will be not messing with y'all and not showing up. That makes sense? Seriously, think about it. You made all of this stuff up, and ma'am, your son got blasted because of your irresponsibilities. Come out the house. Y'all, come on. You go out first. Them kids don't know the police officer in the house. He don't know. And your son came out with his hands up, but he was running. The man don't know what the man looked like and don't know what's in that house. It fall all on you. It do. And I don't feel nothing for you. I feel for the little boy. But I mean, come on, man. Disingenuous. Handled the situation the wrong way. No order or nothing. And this type of stuff is what happens. Now, this little boy thinks he didn't get justice, or his version of what justice is, because he's only 11, is warped from the true sense of reality, because y'all put in his head all this goofy stuff that the officer was wrong for shooting. And you seen the officer was upset. Did you hear when he called? Hey, get EMS out here. He was hurt. He shot the boy. Oh my God. So it wasn't intentional. Man said he shedded many tears. He looked like he old enough to be a grandfather. He shot an 11-year-old boy. That's hurtful to him. But we don't take that into account. Seems like every time we come with the police, a lot of times people want to come up. And I think this is all this is. That's messed up for them to be disingenuous and do that. I looked at an article, right? Look at this craziness. I looked at an article. The last passage on the article was both Sergeant Capers and Adderrien Murry are black. What does that mean? It's a trigger effect. Synonymous relationship between blacks and police. In this case, ain't even like that. A lot of people say, oh, the cop was scared. He's scared. He shot. I'd have probably shot too, because I want to go home. And the little boy came out fast. Like I said, when I seen it, I was like, oh, like I didn't even know who that was. You don't know if he got a weapon or not. These guys go through training simulators all the time where people pop out and they got to shoot and make an executive decision. The way he came out, he had his hands up, but his other hand was hidden. And the way he came out so fast, by the time you could focus on, he could have been over. You got to remember, they teach these officers to try to understand things in a split decision. Human nature. He reacted a certain way at a domestic call where violence or his death could have happened. They know that. Common sense people know that. This right here going to dismiss that lawsuit. Sorry to say. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We need to be more honest, man. We need to be more honest. She wasn't even in the house. When he got shot, he hollered for his mom. She wasn't even in front of the door, but she got all the answers. When she the one that sent the force in there that did damage to her own child. Ain't no way I'm leaving no damn house with a guy going in the house, whether it's a cop or not, with a gun out, looking for somebody that's supposedly committing in a domestic dispute in a high tension area with my kids in the house. What say you? You believe that or not? That makes sense? I'll see you in the next video. Take care.